How's it going, my fellow shiny Pokemon? Shiny Snorlax here, bringing you guys a Pokemon Showdown OU fight, and team preview will be down in the description below. So yeah, let's get started. Opponent leads off their Cloyster, and I lead off my Skarmory, and opponent goes for a Shell Smash, gain their stats raised by a ton. But however, I predicted the Shell Smash, so I go for a Whirlwind and full switch out into Latios. Opponent goes for Hidden Power Fire, I bet, and knocks me down to 30. I set up one Stealth Rocks, and my Cut-Tap Berry allows me to set up my one layer spikes. Opponent goes for another Hidden Power and takes my Skarmory down, and I bring on my Blissey, and opponent goes for a Side Shock. Blissey takes it absolutely amazingly, and I go for a Thunder Wave to slow down Latios. Opponent switches out into its Kyurem Black and I get quite a bit of damage from the hazard. I go for a Seismic Toss, getting a little bit of chip damage in. Opponent goes for an Outrage, doing quite a bit of damage. I go for a Soft Boil just to control what's going to happen, and I switch out into Aurora, and opponent goes for another Outrage and is confused. Opponent is confused and hits themselves. I go for a close combat, not risking anything, and I take out the Kyurem Black. Opponent brings out its Salamence, and I go for an Ice Punch. Surprisingly, I'm faster, and I take out the Salamence. Opponent brings out its Gengar, and opponent goes for a Drain Punch, almost healing up from the hazard damage, and takes out Aurora. I'll bring out my Dragonite, and opponent goes for a Drain Punch, not getting that much damage in, and I go for an Outrage, taking out the Gengar. The opponent brings out its Latios, and I go for an Outrage, taking that out also. Opponent brings out its Chansey, and I go for an Outrage, take that Chansey out, and my rampage has ended, and I'm confused. Opponent brings out the Cloyster, and opponent goes for an Icicle Spear and takes out my Dragonite. And I bring out my Blissey to take almost any hit. Opponent goes for a Rock Blast, and doing quite a bit of damage. And I go for a Thunder Wave just to slow down the Cloyster. And I go for a Seismic Toss just to get some chip damage in. Opponent paralyzed, and of course I take out the Cloyster with a Seismic Toss. Alright, so that was a pretty good battle. Common question of the video is: have you ever been swept? Have you ever been swept by a wall? Personally, I do that a lot. I do that a lot with Blissey. I mean, just say, don't fuck with Blissey. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe to become a shiny Pokemon, and I'll see you next time. And can we hit 5 likes for this video for Blissey doing work? Alright, so and I'll see you next time.